brings us on nicely to methods of improving meditation.
Great. Can meditation be improved? That is my question.
Well, my answer would be yes. From experience.
How can it be improved?
Well, have you ever tried fasting and meditating?
Yes. Yeah, sure. Okay. So you're optimizing your levels. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Optimization. Yeah. If I'm eating McDonald's every day and eating junk, and I'm meditating, I'm going to be meditating, which is great, but I'm going to be filled with junk, and I'm going to be sluggish, and my body's going to affect my mind, my soul, my whatever it may be. I'm going to have an aura of junk, a conscious fast food eater. The two don't really go together. And I'm not saying junk food is wrong every now and again, but eat it on a consistent basis, the output is not going to be good. You're going to be looking like the Michelin Man or Mr. Blobby, or a very overweight person potentially. And me, I take good care of my body. I make sure I put in the best fuel, the best oil for my vehicle, and I take care in that, and I'm conscious about that. So I completely get why, but why would I completely fast and not have anything and to meditate? How is basically starving myself going to help me meditate, optimize my meditation?
Yeah, well, I'm not exactly sure about the science or whatever, but what I would say is just experience it firsthand. I can tell about my experience.
Yeah.
I mean, my theory is that when the mind or when the body is starved for a day or so, the mind doesn't want to think about anything that's extraneous, that's irrelevant. And so the mind is just
it's
more available.
Focus. It's focus.
Yeah, focus.
It's like a laser focus. And also, I think on the scientific side of things, they do say that you increase your hormones. Your hormone release gets increased when you fast, because you're playing around with your body's energy levels, and you creating hormonal imbalances. So it is playing around with your body's physiology or whatever. So I can see how it would be powerful. Okay, so you have answered my question, and that makes absolute sense. Yeah, so that could be a very good way of optimizing fasting. Is there any other ways of optimizing my meditation practice?
Well, I would say the classic ones, which the pillars of health: sleep, health, diet, even social, being around people who don't take you down, being around happy people, movement as well, sleep, diet, movement, being happy. These are just,
So these are really common things that are so simple that people don't actually abide by them, because they're so simple that you can easily make your life beautiful, and then by doing very simple things, but it's not always intuitive. And in this day and age, I get carried away with my phone, with the laptop, and I don't get the proper sleep that I should. I'm not in line with the circadian rhythms and getting up and going out as soon as I wake up, getting sun on my face, or getting UV, just being outdoors, and going, with the circadian rhythms. It's waking with the sun and sleeping.
Oh yeah.
And this is beautiful. This is how natural rhythm should be for the human body. But with the mobile phone, it somehow recreates that sunlight. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, you still think it's daytime when it's not at all, and it's really messing up the body, and it's not optimal for meditation. So this is turning into a bit of a body hacking, body optimization talk. So
yeah,
it's really surprised me to see where conscious meditation has led. It's led to optimizing all areas of life.
it truly is just a magic thing. What a great night's sleep does for meditation cannot be overstated.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're sick of being sat there frustrated, have a nice deep sleep.
Yeah.
The mind will just be rested.
Wow, interesting. So we've got we've got all these common sense practices: sleep, thoughts, people, diet, fasting being the main one. Anything else to add to the list? What about setting?
Yeah, it's a great one.
If you've got a clean, serene place where you're doing meditation, or if it's all jumbled and there's fag butts, cigarette butts everywhere, and you've got neighbors shouting, and it's just not a nice atmosphere. You wanna create an aura of peace and serenity.
For a beginner, definitely for a beginner. But yeah, see if you can black out the lights. Get a nice black, completely black. That's great. I meditate in this little nook, this little I have my couch, I have my bookcase here. It's really cozy. I've got the window there. I can watch the sky if I want to.
A bit of feng shui.
Feng shui.
The furniture in the room to let the energy flow. And I do find actually this, because if I have a table that's kind of blocking my path where I'm moving around the flat, somehow the energy, and it is really true, you know. And I think after we finish this call, I'm gonna do a bit of feng shui, just my own interpretation of feng shui, and move things into their right place, or where I feel they're belonging.
You feel they need to go to.
Yeah. Oh, so I've already got a benefit of just being conscious in my meditation, and I never would have thought this. It's just being aware of my settings, my surroundings, my inner landscape as well. It's if you're aware of the inner landscape, you're going to be more aware of your outer landscape. That's a given. So thanks for that. That's really great benefit there.
And lastly on this, I'd say things to take away. We've already alluded to cigarette butts. Take smoking away.
Yeah.
Obviously junk food, poor sleep, bad friends, terrible things watching on YouTube or whatever. Because what it's going to do is going to eradicate the mind. It's going to stir up the tornado. And although we can be aware of any size of tornado, it's just easier for beginners to have to deal with just a calm tornado. Whatever we can do to keep it calm.
Beautiful. Great. So what's next on the agenda?